Oh boy, it's fall time. I remember when I was a kid, we'd rake these leaves up into a big pile and dive right in, jump right on top.
You had to be careful to get in the center of the pile, because if you you didn't get far enough, you'd bump your bottom, and that didn't feel good.
Never happened to me. Man.
Grow up,
Never
and that
happened to me.
changes. Getting rid of leaves on the ground is one chore. What about the ones in your gutter?
There's a way to keep them out. James Hartkorn returns from LeafGuard to the Midlands. Good to see you, James.
Hi, James.
Hey,
What's
good.
up,
Thanks for
buddy?
having us.
Good to see you.
I'm doing good. This guy, he doesn't get any more generous than this.
Yep.
Came over this morning. Said, this is for you guys.
I like the squirrel.
It's a LeafGuard of the Midlands koozie. A little squirrel on the back.
I like him.
Yeah,
He's got good personality.
We actually got those for the Nebraska State Fair this year and handed those out to a lot of people. We met out there in the Grand Island, Kearney, and Hastings area, and they were a big hit.
They needed you, right? Because of a lot of those properties, mature trees,
Yes.
gutters get clogged. We know that you're in demand in that part of the state and here too.
Yes, I think that there's a demand for LeafGuard just about everywhere you go in the state of Nebraska.
Let's talk about the system. You brought it in today. This is kind of a demo. What do you got here?
You know, LeafGuard is what makes LeafGuard different than anything else you would find on the market is the fact that it's a one-piece, fully seamless gutter protection system. We actually have an active patent on that product. So our machine makes the hood and the trough all together, which means there's no seams anywhere in the product, and there's not a chance for it to leak. And by the design of surface tension, the water is allowed to curve around the hood and then drop into the trough, and all of that debris that would normally get into your gutters stays out, meaning you never have to get on a ladder ever again.
So that's the biggest benefit, would you say, or what is when you hear from customers who have it installed?
You know, everything from people that are just either afraid of heights or, you know, maybe it's just time to not go up and down a ladder anymore. From people that have water drainage problems around their property, that their sump pump runs all the time. Their gutters are not working right, they're not flowing properly. We hear time and time again, once the system's put in and we actually take the drainage and actually work it around the property better, their sump pumps no longer run. So there's all kinds of reasons to have a good quality drainage system on a home.
Talk about the technology that was used to design this, because it's not, you're not taking a piece of mesh and putting it over the top of the gutter.
No, we actually take an 18-inch wide flat roll of aluminum coil, which is 0.32 mil thick, which is a very, very thick standard of aluminum, and we run it through our gutter machine, and that's what actually has the patent on it. There's 13 different bending stations inside the machine, so the engineering is absolutely mind-blowing, and then it all comes out one solid piece of metal.
Here's what I like to do, James, because if you go to the home improvement store and you grab one of those paper-thin pieces of gut, right, and you go like this, you're buying it because now you've ruined it, you know? But like this is so strong, but that's part of what you were saying is how thick it is that lends to the durability and the guarantee, ultimately.
Well, we want to actually supply a product for people that they don't have to ever worry about replacing again. This gutter system is really designed to last a lifetime, which is why our warranties are all forever. You know, we're not here to give you something and then not stand by it or have it not work. I mean, LeafGuard has been on the market since 1993. And if it didn't work, we would have been discovered by now.
Right. They figure it out. Well, I've got downspouts in my house. You know, the downspouts come down and they come out and they come out. And I drive over the downspout with my lawnmower wheel and it gets flattened. That's not going to happen with this. I mean, this is strong stuff.
They're very, very strong downspouts, but for your particular situation, they make a hinge to where you can actually lift the downspout part up, and that maybe would be something you could look at.
That takes time to actually flip those up. I just drive right over them.
What about
10
colors
seconds.
here?
10
We
seconds.
have two shades here. I feel like that's more of a taupe, and then the piece I was holding is more of an ivory. How many shades can we choose from?
We have 16 different standard stock colors and a couple custom colors, obviously, to work with. So there's really, really rare to come across a home that doesn't have the color of the gutter in stock. But sometimes maybe we would switch to an accent. There's all different types of way to trim the house with the gutter color.
And then one thing we've talked about before is the good housekeeping stamp of approval is what it is. How did you get that designation?
You know, that was, we've actually had that for almost, I think, 10 years now, if not maybe 11. And what that does is the Good Housekeeping Institute of Technology has a place in upstate New York where they test consumer products. And they give a designation to one specific product in a category, from gutters to detergent to the soy sauce in your fridge, right? And LeafGuard brand gutters are the only gutter system on the market to carry that seal of approval. And what is important for the consumer to know is that this is a 2-year full refund, full replacement warranty from them if it's defective or doesn't work properly. That's a pretty big stamp of approval from a third party. You just don't find that this day and age anymore.
And you can't buy that, right? You can't say to Good Housekeeping, okay, we'll pay to get this seal on our website.
This is something they actually take into a laboratory, and everything we claim about it, everything we say about it in our literature, in our print, and everything we advertise, they put it to the test to try to disprove that the product wouldn't work. And once they realize, hey, wow, this thing's pretty cool, they put their stamp of approval
I
on
was
it.
just looking at the shot right here. Look at James hiding behind the demo right here. We can just see like from your eyes and above.
Yeah,
Let's get you a little
yeah.
bit. But what's the best way to get
You better
rolling
look
on this
at
if you're
him.
interested in the LeafGuard system?
You know, the best thing to do is obviously just pick up the phone and give the office a call and set up one of our free estimates. We do those all the time. However, this time of year, of course, is really, really popular for people to think about it because the mornings are cooler. The leaves are going to be turning colors here shortly, and they will start falling. So to get on the list now is the best recommendation I can supply to anybody.
You can call 253-0617. If you'd like to learn more about LeafGuard of the Midlands, the website is guttersomaha.com. Whether it's just saving the time and not getting up and down that ladder any longer, or it's the structural security of your house. When you talk about the function of a gutter and getting that water channeled away, it's so important, James.
Maybe you just want a squirrel koozie. That's it. They brought us.
Save money.
They did. They
You
brought a
wanna do
special
that.
for us today. The Morning Blend. Get 50% off installation, labor, plus another $100. Give them a call at 253-0617.
Make those appointments today, though, in order to seize the opportunity of those savings. Thank you, James.
Yes,
it's
thanks for
great to
having
have
us.
you
Good to see you,
back.
James.
Good to see you guys.
We
Thank you
appreciate
so much.